Hi, welcome back to the second video of a series of videos of learning test automation for web applications. My name is Rich, and let's get started. In this video, we will be setting up our test automation frameworks, the setup for the local machine on what it will look like, and basically we will need to install the dependencies and install everything so that we can get started. Keep in mind I am on a VM. That shouldn't make any difference, but I just wanted to point that out. I am on a Windows VM, but for you, you can be on a straight up native install of Windows on your laptop or desktop machine. It doesn't matter. You should be able to do the exact same setup here and start running test automation off of that machine. Okay, let's go get started. I have Firefox here. I'm just gonna open up the web browser here and go to Google. And from Google, I will go type in Ruby on Windows. All right. So rubyinstaller.org is the site. Click download. I'm on a 64-bit operating system, so I'll choose the first one. And it should download that file. Yep. Pretty quick file to download. I'm going to go ahead and open it, show the folder. And this is the file it downloaded. I'm going to double click on it and run this guy. Accept license and install. So add Ruby executables to your path. Sure. Associate RB and RBW with Ruby files. Ruby installation. Sure. So let's go ahead and install. So basically we are installing Ruby onto this machine so that whenever we write Ruby code and we process it, this Ruby interpreter that's installed on our machine will be able to execute and turn it into machine code so that the machine will be able to know what exactly to do. We can control our computer using Ruby. This next thing, you do want this box checked. We will need to install MySys2 mainly because there are some gems that we will need to install that require C extensions. So go ahead and make sure that box is checked and click finish. Alright, so we got to install all three, so I'm going to choose one as the first one and click enter. Press 1 and press enter, not click, I'm sorry. And it's going to do its thing. And then we'll click next. Next, default location is fine. Alright, and then it says run MySys2. Sure, doesn't really matter. And that's what MySys2 will look like. We can just put that aside, move it over. I just want to get it out of the way. Alright, so now we did number 1. We installed that, so now we got to do number 2. We have to do a system update. And it's going to take some time to deal with that right now. So now 1 and 2 have been installed. We will do number 3, the last one. Perfect. Perfect. So now we have installed all 3 components and we should be good to go. So we just press enter, exit out of that. So the second thing we need to install after we install Ruby, let's go back to google.com and search for JetBrains, or RubyMine actually. Just all one word like that. So RubyMine is an IDE by JetBrains, and it's a pretty good IDE. It's one of my favorites. It's not free. There's a 30-day trial for it, and I do plan on downloading it anyways and installing the 30-day trial for these particular demos. These videos that we're creating. I'm in Windows, so yeah, I'm gonna click download for that. If you want a free one, that's pretty decent out there. There's one called Atom. Let me first start the download here. Okay, I can show you what Atom looks like. It's atom.io, and it's actually a really good free open source one. It's the one I would recommend. I used to use this one a lot too, but I actually just liked RubyMine too much that I went ahead and went back over to RubyMine again. But as you can see with Atom, it's pretty nice IDE, also very modern, and it's an open source IDE. And they have a lot of cool plugins that you can install that'll make it very similar. A lot of different features that I like with RubyMine. If you install within that same plugin within Atom, you can get a lot of those same effects. So it's not a bad IDE if you want a free one. I would personally go with this one. But today I will use RubyMine because I really like it. Alright, so once that's been installed, I will go ahead and downloaded. I'm going to go ahead and install it. I'm just going to go with defaults here. Since I have a 64-bit operating system, I'll choose 64-bit. And install. Okay, I'm not going to check the box run RubyMine, but we got it installed now. So the two main dependencies that we needed have been installed. Ruby, itself, and also RubyMine. Let's go ahead and check Ruby real quick to make sure it is installed. So if we open up a terminal here, if we just type in IRB, it should pop us into IRB. And as you can see, we are in Ruby now, which is pretty good. Let's make sure. Yep. So we are there. I think it's quit. I can't remember. Yep, quit is the function. And yep. I will see everyone in the next video. Thanks.